Folks, I think we need to circle back to the fact that Trump exploded a boat in the Caribbean and killed 11 people with no due process, no provocation, and no legal right to do so. Trump went on television, showed a blurry video of the explosion, and branded it a victory against a Venezuelan gang. The MAGAs loved it. The boat was obliterated, which means there was no evidence, certainly no proof of drugs. All we have is Trump's word and Hegseth's proclamation that the U.S. has absolute and complete authority to carry out lethal strikes on suspected drug traffickers. Yeah, Petey Petiti, not so much, fancy man. See, normally the Coast Guard intercepts suspected drug boats. They seize the cargo, arrest the crew, and log everything for trial. Trump just fired a missile, and that was it. Easy peasy, except for those pesky international laws. Lethal force at sea is allowed only in self-defense or with UN approval. Neither applied here. By any plain reading, this was an extrajudicial killing carried out by the U.S. military. I wonder if Petey Petiti texted his group chat before it happened. Hey, besties, Operation Fishing Boat Kaboom is on. We're blowing up a bunch of suckers at 1000 hours. Drinks at noon. Folks, psychologists call this kind of leadership antisocial. Sociologists call it norm erosion. A leader breaks rules in plain sight, survives it, and makes the broken rules look routine. Trump built his brand on it. Now it's the world's turn to suffer the effects. When the United States trashes international law, it's a boon for bad actors on the world stage. After all, the baddies aren't so bad if we're bad too. Hegseth said the mission was deadly serious, and anyone else trafficking in those waters who we know is a designated narco-terrorist will face the same fate. I wonder how soon they'll fan out beyond the waters. Maybe boom boom a bus in London, or maybe a gas station in Greenland, or an apartment building in Mexico. Even a school in Canada could be called a Tren de Aragua base. I'll bet if they started a TikTok channel devoted exclusively to missile strikes around the world, it would get a lot of views. They could have a weekly live with giveaways for whoever guesses the death toll. And that's the thing. This isn't just Trump being Trump. It's the United States setting fire to the guardrails of international law. Once a blurry clip and Petey Petiti's mansplain count as evidence, there's no going back. Every strike after this one gets easier and emptier of proof. 11 dead becomes routine. And the cheering crowd is already trained to see it as strength. But the rest of the world just got permission to play by the same rules. And that leaves all of us standing on that boat, like political props in uncharted seas, where the rules are off.